questions is about how to play it cool, which is perfect because
I am clearly an expert.
McTavish002 asks, there's this girl I've been really interested in for a long time, and recently I dared to talk to her, and she's nice and everything, but I want to show her that I am interested in her without showing too much interest, because usually girls don't pay attention to boys who show too much interest. How do I do that? Is it okay? Any advice? Since I've never been a guy talking to a lady that he fancies, I asked Professor Boyfriend about this last night to get his insight on it, and boy did he have lots of insight on how to talk to women. So the first thing he said is the guy funny? Because humor is gonna be your best friend. If you can lead in with a joke, then you are golden. Get that lady laughing. But if humor doesn't exactly come naturally, don't try to force it, because that's just gonna be really awkward. You say that you've known her for a long time, so you probably have a sense as to her vibe. Is she a little more serious, a little more sarcastic, a little more laid back, a little more shy? Tailor your approach a little bit to that. So for instance, if you are in a class together and she's a little bit more of a serious type, you might just want to talk to her about what you're studying or how interesting the lecture was. And then once you're talking to her, pay attention to eye contact. She is just like kind of looking around and not really making good eye contact, then that's your sign to abort. Get out of the conversation. She doesn't want to be talking to you. It might not have to do with you specifically. Do not trap her in a conversation that she does not want to be in. And I'm also not telling you specific things to say to a girl that you're interested in, but you don't want to look too interested, because rehearsing a script in your brain and playing it out over and over and over again is probably gonna get you so much inside your head that when it actually happens, you're gonna be really stiff.
Hello, I would like to make out with you.
And maybe she'd be like, okay, but I doubt that's gonna be the case. The times when I've been most successful flirting wise is when I've had a lot of different stuff going on in my life. When I'm really invested in my hobbies, my job, my school, whatever is happening, to where I haven't been just like sitting around and fixating on one person, so that even if I have a crush on that person, when I run into him, I'm not like, oh, okay, well, what's up? Well, what's up is I've been wasting away just imagining your face on top of my face. Cultivate yourself. Be interesting. Don't scare yourself away. You've talked to her. She's nice. You've known her for a while. You have all of the resources at your behest to talk to her again. Good luck. And if any viewers have any more advice for @McTavish002, please put it in the comments. Let's crowdsource this. I've got a quick question here from @JMontana, who said, hey Kristen, oh hey, do you know any good tricks to get organized for school, work, or life? What are some baby steps to making a shift in habits? One simple thing, J Montana, that I do every day, even on the weekends sometimes, is I make a to-do list. In fact, here is today's to-do list. That way, whenever I start my day, I know exactly what I need to do. It gives me a moment to regroup. By writing things out, it jogs my memory of what I need to get done. Absolutely. Setting up rewards for yourself is a great way to kickstart positive habits. You study 20 minutes, you can hang out on Facebook for 5 minutes, but set that 5-minute timer. Viewers, what are your tips for getting organized and staying motivated? Finally, I have a question here that I want to put out there for other people to respond to talk about more next time. And this is from Brianna Zabishko. How do you forgive someone who bullied you in the past? It's been a while, but I'm holding on to it and I can't let go. It hurts me. And inside it makes me feel horrible every day. I feel worthless, ugly. And when I go out, I feel like everyone's judging me, even though I know they're not. Please help. So Brianna, clearly you're hurting, and I know where you're coming from. I'm sure a lot of other viewers know where you're coming from as well. And bullying is a huge issue that not just affects school kids, but it does stay with us. Viewers, if you have any questions or thoughts on bullying, put them in the comments below, because I want to spend more time talking about Brianna's question for next time, but wanted to get your thoughts first on how to help. If you have any other questions for me, you know where to put them. I'll see y'all next week, and in the meantime, stay terrific.